Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a video on what makes you attractive. What makes you attractive, everybody? After the last video, I just got really curious. I was like, you know what? I think that my viewers need to get a little insight on themselves and how people see them. And I just thought it would be fun. It's summertime. We're entering Leo season, or we have entered Leo season. So I figured this was a great way to just kind of kick it off and give back to ourselves. Why are we attractive, right? So, of course, before I get into the groups, I do want to remind everybody that I am doing a giveaway for two general readings that includes past, present, and current energies described, as well as answering any 5 questions that you may have. I will be announcing my 2 winners on next Thursday. Let me check my calendar so that we can see what day that is. That is the 29th, okay? I'm going to be announcing my 2 winners via video. And the way to enter the giveaway is you need to post, in order to participate in this giveaway, all you have to do is comment a red rose. It doesn't matter which emoji, it can be either one, but comment a red rose under this video. You can comment it under my last video that I posted, and pretty much any video that I post up until the day that I'm ready to announce my winners. Comment a red rose and I will make sure to enter your name into the drawing. And that's pretty much it. Oh, and you'd have to be subscribed, so make sure you're subscribed to this channel, comment your red roses, and good luck. I don't know what to say after that, but I am excited. It's just my way of giving back. I've been reaching a few milestones that I've set, and it's because of you guys. So this is my way of just giving back to you. Anything else? If you do want to support this channel, but you don't really want to enter the giveaway, I do allow for donations. So I have information for that in my description box if you just want to donate to the channel. I also have a shop on my website if you want to go check out some art. I have some cool posters. I have some t-shirts if you want to support me that way. And what else? Well, pretty much anything is down in the description box below. I also post monthly tarot scopes at the first of every month. So if you want to be notified whenever those get posted, you can head over to my website and subscribe to the email list. If you subscribe to the email list, you do get a free birthday reading, okay, on your birthday. So there's a lot of ways you can support me. There's a lot of ways you can be an active part of this community. But regardless, all of this to say thank you so much for helping me reach milestones. And I'm ready to see what, how this community continues to grow. So on to our groups. So we have 3 groups, right? We have group 1 is this little marble. Group 2 is the shark tooth. And group 3 is my little ladybug. And I still have not come up with a name for her yet. So if anybody has a cool or cute or interesting name for my little ladybug, please comment it down below if you want to suggest anything. I'm really thinking, but I'm not sure yet what I want to name her. But anyway, all timestamps for the readings will be in the description box below. And as always, I am going to insert a photo so that you can pause the video and meditate. So I will see you guys at your reading. Hi, group 1. You've chosen the marble. And we're going to get right into the reading. What makes you attractive? What makes you attractive? Okay. I do feel compelled to say that this is for anybody who is inquiring about how a specific person views them in terms of attractiveness. Like what makes, like if you're, oh gosh, I'm so tongue-tied today. But whether you're inquiring about what makes you attracted to a specific person or what makes you attractive in general, this is for all of that, okay? Just take the messages how they resonate. And let's just get right into it, okay? So group 1, what makes group 1 attractive, Spirit? Mind, body, spirit. What makes group 1 attractive? So we have 3 of Pentacles. And I'm just going to keep this here, right there. I'm not home, so I had to make like a makeshift tarot spot. I'm going to be moving soon, so just getting some things in order, you know, things get all over the place. 3 of Pentacles. What makes group 1, my bad. What makes group 1 attractive, Spirit? Oh! 7 of Swords. Interesting. What makes group 1 attractive? One more card. Are you a manipulator, group 1? And I mean this in the best way possible. What makes group 1 attractive? What's wrong? Sorry guys, my dog is next to me and she's whining. One more card. Oh, and we have the moon. Interesting. Oh, and we have the Hangman here at the bottom of the deck. So first off, I just want to say, group 1, you're coming off as very, very mysterious, very secretive, and almost like I'm getting an illusionist here, okay? Some of you are illusionists. Some of you, you can sell a fantasy, right? When I see these 3 of Pentacles here, I'm getting like 3 wishes, like granting 3 wishes. It's like you don't really give too much away, right? Is what I'm seeing with this 3 of Pentacles. You give just enough to build this fantasy, and then you leave the rest up to their imagination. I do feel like, in a way, you do put people on edge, right? Or rather, you have people at the edge of their seats, where because it's so easy to build a fantasy around you, people almost don't trust themselves in your presence, because they either feel like they can be manipulated, or they feel like they feel like it's just something about you where you can get whatever you want out of people. And so people are, they can become very aware of that, how you can put yourself in a position to pretty much make people like constantly want more from you, right? They want to know more about you. Interesting. Yeah, it's like, right, there's just this distance, right, that people may try to maintain when they realize how attracted to you they are. They might end up having a bit of distance there because they feel like you don't give away enough for them to trust you, right? It's almost like they have to be on the defense because how attracted to you they are without really knowing you at all. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you, like, for example, you know, you meet somebody and they're so attractive, right? They're so attractive, everything about them, you know, you find yourself like so into them, even though you barely know anything about them. And so then because of that, you get kind of defensive, like, uh-oh. Because like I said, they feel like you could get anything you want out of people. With this Hangman card here, I do feel like you might have a Pisces rising. Pisces rising maybe. Or it's something very dreamy about you, right? Something very dreamy. Something very, I don't know, fairy-like. Like I said, granting wishes. They're, like I said, I'm just getting like an illusionist almost. Like you can, like you can put people in a spell is what I'm getting. But because of that, people really feel like you can break their heart. I'm seeing here. And I know I'm just like, is that what makes me attractive? Yeah. This makes you very alluring, right? I'm getting an alluring vibe here. You might be very good at seducing with your eyes, is what I'm also getting. Maybe your voice. I'm getting like voice and eyes is something here that kind of soothes and draws in, right? Like a lullaby or, ooh, pardon me. That wasn't me, it was my baby. But yeah, like just a soothing. It's like a way to, like, you lull people into the web that you have. But let's get into the next deck. Can I just get one card, please? Uh-oh. All right, here we go. We have Knave of Wands. Interesting. Ace of Swords, yes. Uh-oh. Hold on. All right, can I just get one last card? Uh-oh. Dang. This deck does not want to shuffle today. All right, let's try this one more time. One card. Okay, thank you. We have the Six of Pentacles here. Okay. We have the Emperor at the bottom of the deck. Interesting. So, group one. A lot of confirmations here of what I was saying before, but what's interesting is the combination of the Emperor and the Ace of Swords here, right? But I'll get into that in a second. So, we have the Three of Pentacles and then the Knave of Wands right under it. And remember when I was saying it's like you give people just enough to set them off with this Three of Pentacles. And so that's what I'm seeing here with this Knave of Wands, how this man is like holding this woman. She's just, her head is back. She's enthralled in the moment, but this man is enthralled in her. And so I'm seeing this as like people, like when you give people that little bit, when you give people just that little bit to set them off, it makes people feel, like I said, it's like an illusionist. You give people a sense of, like, it's, I don't know why I don't have the words today. But basically it's like, I'm seeing this Knave of Wands, it's like in my head I'm seeing somebody just getting up and following you, right? Giving like you give them that little, that boost that makes them all of a sudden they just got this fire in their ass. They want to like follow you, right? They just want to go where you go, right? They never did anything like this before, but they want to go where you go. They want to be where you are. They want to hear from you. And it's like an enchantment is what I'm getting with this Knave of Wands. It's like you enchant and you beckon and you have people like just coming to you. I hope this makes you feel very good because it does sound very fairy tale like, but that's the energy I'm getting here. Very like a beckoning with this Knave of Wands, because you know the image of the Knave of Wands, like he's embarking on this journey that he's never been on before, and that's what I'm getting here. It's like, you know, they've never done this before, but all of a sudden they have all this passion and drive to just give it a chance and see what happens, you know. So I'm just getting this energy of you giving people just enough to follow you into your web, right? Into your web. And then over here with the Seven of Swords and then the Ace of Swords underneath. Remember I was saying like this Seven of Swords where people almost, they feel a little defensive because they then recognize like, oh my God, I'm so into this person. I like this person so much, or I'm so attracted to them. I would do whatever they said. I'll do whatever they say. And that's what I'm seeing exactly here with this Ace of Swords, where this woman is tying this man up, right? She is getting exactly, she has the power. And that's why I said, I'm kind of seeing it here with the Emperor at the bottom of the deck, how you lead. It's like, even though you have, I feel like this is a very feminine energy. And so you don't have to be a woman or necessarily a super feminine person, but I am getting a very receptive energy, right? Like I said, this beckoning. There's this beckoning happening. So it's like, even though you embody sexually this very alluring feminine type energy, you're still in control is what I'm saying, right? And I feel like that makes you very attractive because it's like people almost can't even understand how you can have this control over them, how you can encourage them and convince them to do and be, you know, all these different things for you. I do get a sense that you might switch it up in the bedroom though with this Ace of Swords, right? Like you might be somebody who who's relatively dominant in the bedroom, or some type, like you're a switch, right? You're pretty versatile, but I feel like that does surprise people a little bit, right? Because on outside you seem very reserved, you seem very, like I said, very dreamy and alluring and almost passive, but it's like they realize almost too late that in reality you were luring them in with your with your sensuality, with your eyes, right? I feel like the eyes are super important here. And then the Six of Pentacles here underneath the moon, right? I feel like because there's this part of you that people really can't get to, right? You don't share too much. You don't share too much. You're not too vulnerable. So I feel like with the Six of Pentacles, it's like you make people want to give you more, right? They're surprised. It's like almost a shock when they're like, wow, I would really do whatever this person wanted me to do. But they want to, right? They want to because they want to get to know you more. They want to know your secrets. They want to understand, because they're so attracted to you. They're attracted to the elusiveness. And it makes them want to, find out more, do more for you, be there for you. This is very, very attractive to me. Well, I mean, you're all probably going to be super attracted to me, but I'm really digging this energy. Like, you just have this thing where, and I feel like you do keep to yourself. Like I said, this is the beckoning type of energy where you don't really have to tell somebody to come here. You don't really have to exert too much energy. Just your very presence, just how you carry yourself, makes people want to come to you. Because notice how her back is to this man. She's not looking at him. She's not thinking about him. But he is coming to her. And it's very similar here where she's enthralled in the moment. She's not looking at him. She's not, but he is very much absorbed in her, right? Not to say you're a woman. I'm just explaining how I'm looking at the cards, okay? Let's get into the next cards. This is the Casanova Tarot. Uh-oh. All right, we have the Ten of Wands. Interesting. Wow. I will say people like watching you in general. People keep their eyes on you. We have King of Cups here. Yes, I love it. And we have a Page of Cups here. And then at the bottom, this is the Devil. Ooh. This is hot. This is hot, group one. So, I will say this. You may have had experiences in the past where people were obsessed with you, overly attached even. Maybe not obsessed, but a little over attached is what I'm getting. And I'm seeing that it's because people tend to invest a lot in you. because like I said before, they want more of you, right? The way you come off, it really does make somebody want more. They want to know more. Like it never feels like you're revealing enough. It never feels like you're sharing enough. You're open enough. You give just enough, right? You give just enough to get them hooked, but you don't give more, right? People never really feel satisfied with what they get from you, but not in a negative way, but just in a way that keeps them wanting more, keeps them coming back, right? So I'm seeing this King of Cups here. I'm seeing it very two ways. Like I'm seeing that as you, and I'm also seeing that as the people who are attracted to you, right? So I see this as you in the sense, like I said, with your receptive energy, right? You don't come off as too attached, you know? You don't come off as too, you know what I'm saying? You seem like you really just, you seem very balanced emotionally, right? And you never invest too much or too little. And you're receptive to the experiences that come to you. So that's why I'm seeing your energy here in the King of Cups. But then I'm also seeing just the way this man's posture is, his sitting, and the look on his mask looks almost anxious and irritable. I'm seeing people giving to you, right? Almost out of, like, I'm seeing people giving to you, but then also I do see that people may resent you, end up resenting you if what they've given is not necessarily reciprocated, or they feel like when they didn't get what they wanted after giving to you. That's what I'm seeing here. And it makes me look back at the Seven of Swords of this. It's almost like I'm seeing the Seven of Swords as more so a fear of betrayal from you, a fear of a lack of reciprocity from you, a fear of you not telling the truth or just keeping things right. Like I feel, or like I'm looking at this sword that's coming through his back, right? So I feel like there's just this fear from people where they get so into you where they're just afraid you're gonna break their heart in some way, and so they've either can find themselves being very resistant and kind of stingy because they don't want to, you know, they're trying to protect their ego. But I'm saying that they give to you anyway. They do for you anyway because they're invested in you. I'm seeing people putting, you know, investing emotionally in you. Right? You make people want to do that. That's what makes you so attractive. And then, of course, we have our Knave of, our Page of Cups here. This looks like an apology as well to me. It looks like somebody kind of groveling a little bit. And so I feel, it makes me look at this Six of Pentacles here, and then the Moon also above it, where people, they're afraid to hurt you, right? They're afraid of being on your bad side. They don't want to be on the side that doesn't get access to you, right? They don't want to lose your friendship or lose your love, your affection. And I'm just seeing like you're somebody, like I feel like you get what you want most of the time when it comes to people, especially when dating. You just have a way where it is seduction, but I feel like it's not always about sex. I feel like you have a way of making people want to get to know you more and be with you. I'm back, group one. Sorry about that. But where I left off, yeah, I feel like people have this thing about you where they're very much afraid to lose you, partly because of what they know they've invested in you. You know what I mean? because they have given so much, because they've become so emotionally and physically invested in you, and of the idea of you that they've, you know, built up in their mind, with your help, of course. They become very attached. That's what I'm seeing here with this devil card over here, is that people just become really attached to you. And that's why I feel like you may have a hard time getting people to move on, getting people to let go at times. But I do feel like with this Ten of Wands, people are just in general very fascinated by you, by your looks, by how you move, how you operate in the world. For example, here with the Ten of Wands, all these people are watching him play his hand, and I feel like that's what this is trying to tell me. Like, people really want to know, how do you get whatever you want? Because like I said, I feel like you're somebody who often gets what you want, specifically out of other people. And so people, even people who aren't necessarily like attracted to you sexually, like, because I'm not even getting that this is 100% sexual. I feel like this has to do with you in relationships and outside of them, where people in general, they want to know, they're just very curious about, how are you able to get everything that you want? How are you able to achieve this or that? And they want to figure out, like, what is your secret? What is your secret? I am very drawn to these masks, particularly like the eyes, right? Even the devil here with his eyes. And so I feel like your eyes, for a lot of you, are your most attractive physical attribute, because they draw people in. Even here with the Hangman, we have, you know, his eyes here. It's just something about the eyes that I'm getting, where you're just able to draw people in, and you're able to just have this level of control that people just, I don't think they really see very often, but also just don't really understand. How can you have so much control while being so hands off? You know what I mean? And it's because you are just alluring. You allure, right? Or, I mean, you don't allure, but you lure in what it is that you want. You manifest. This is very receptive. You draw things into you, is what I'm getting here, Group 1. But that's all I have for you today. If you enjoyed this reading, go ahead and leave a comment and give the video a like. Press that thumbs up button. And if you would like to be notified whenever I post new videos, go ahead and make sure to subscribe and ring the notification bell. And of course, if you want to participate in the giveaway, make sure that you're subscribed to my channel, and make sure to comment a red rose under this video or any other video, and I will make sure to add your name to the pool of names. I'm super excited to announce the names of my 2 winners on Thursday, so make sure to tune in for the video I post Thursday to hear the winners. And if you would like to support me in any other way, then just go ahead and check out the description box. All info for all the different ways you can support me are down below. So I'll see you guys at the next reading. Bye. Alright, hi Group 2. Welcome to your reading. I'm super duper excited. And we're just going to jump right in, okay? So, what makes you so attractive, Group 2? You've chosen the shark tooth. What makes you so attractive, Group 2? Oh, and I did say to Group 1, whether you're asking about what makes you attractive to a specific person or just what makes you attractive in general, this is the reading for you. Make sure to just apply the energy as it resonates. We have the Star. We have the Ace of Cups. And this is the Ten of Pentacles. Wow. Okay. So I'm getting here that you are somebody who, you have a way of encouraging people to follow their dreams, right? And to be their best self. You have this optimism about you that really does encourage people to try something new. Oh, did I say Ten of Pentacles? I mean Five of Pentacles. Might be. Might be. Yeah, but that's okay. I didn't even get to that yet. I'm here at the Star. You have this way of making people want to try something new. This is the Nine of Pentacles here at the bottom of the deck. You are somebody that leads by example, is what I'm seeing here, right? You're very encouraging. You're very optimistic. You're motivated. When I was looking at the Star, so I was thinking about, so when I was at the beach, there was this moment in time where me and my friends were in the water, and I looked at the shore, and I felt like a shooting star headed to the moon, right? But in my mind, I was also a shark swimming towards land, and the shark was the star, right? And it was about motivation. It was about a desire to go after what I want, like a shooting star. If that sounds crazy, like whatever, but that's kind of what I'm getting here with the Star and the shark tooth. You're driven. Okay, you go after your dreams, and that's why I was saying with this Nine of Pentacles also, you lead by example. You're a very independent person, and so when people are around you, they feel this call to action to go after what they want, right? This Ace of Cups here, it kind of gives me the same vibe, but it's also like people, when they meet you, it's almost like they fall in love with you almost immediately, whether it's like, or very quickly, right? It doesn't have to be like love at first sight or anything, but it could be that I'm seeing that people tend to want to be in relationships with you very quickly, or they just they feel a little sprung on you very quickly, and they want to build with you. It's like you're almost, I'm getting this energy of somebody who is kind of like the ideal partner in a lot of sense, because people feel like they know you're going to be there for them. They know that you're going to encourage them to be better. But at the same time, I do sense that you are intimidating, right? Like a shark, you're intimidating. Because with this Five of Pentacles, it's like at the same time, they feel a call to action, but that call to action for a lot of people who come in contact with you may not necessarily lead to action right away. Instead, it seems to put people in this place where they're kind of in your presence. They see the ways that they don't necessarily measure up to you, right? I'm seeing that a lot of people that you try to maybe talk to or have relationships with it seems like they will basically like they're comparing themselves to you, right? I don't want to say they compete, but they're measuring themselves to you. And so it's like, wow, this person's so great. This person has their life figured out. This person is so smart and so, and I'm this and I'm that. Like they really start comparing themselves to you. And so I would say that is a bit of the shadow aspect of what you may bring out of people, which is fine, because in the last group I did, there were some shadow attributes that the last group could bring out in people. And I think it's just the nature of attraction, right? Good things come of it, but also bad things come of it. Because everybody projects, right? But I am seeing here that with this Five of Pentacles, you do bring out some insecurities on the stability front, on the career front. Like, people are comparing what you're doing to what they're doing, and they feel like they aren't doing enough or that they need to do more. But part of that is really driven by the fact that they want to be with you and they see you as somebody who's worthy of a relationship, of starting, of giving that a chance. But it's like, how can they give that a chance when they don't feel ready, right? This is like they don't feel ready for you. Okay, on to the next. So we do have Five of Pentacles again here with the Star. Oh, can I just get one card, please? Yeah, it's almost like you're too much of the ideal. With this Five of Pentacles here, it's like you might run into this problem where people are never really ready for you, right? I'm seeing that you might often run into, okay, we have the Knight of Cups underneath the Ace of Cups. And then Nine of Wands, yeah. You make people feel very insecure. Okay. And then we have Two of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, I'm just getting this energy where people are never really ready for you. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, like I feel like you might run into this issue often where it's like hard to get past the initial dating because in terms of just the relationship development, right? Like you might still be friends with people and but it's like the relationships, it's very hard to get off the ground because other people are just they just get insecure when they are comparing your what you've done to what they've done. No. I'm sorry, guys. My dog, she didn't like I closed the door because you were about to bark. But yeah, like, okay. So we have the Five of Pentacles underneath the Star. Like I said, you are the ideal, right? The ideal. But often you manifest, you're not what people are ready for, or the people who are attracted to you are just not ready for you. And that's a part of your appeal. But I do see that it might create some hardships for you, right? Because I'm seeing that people might want you to come down to their level. And I don't mean that in a disrespectful way. but like, you may have a hard time finding people who can meet you where you are, okay? It's like you're the dream. The dream. And I mean, when we imagine like the dream, is it ever really on par with what, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what I'm getting. It's like, you're the dream, but the ones dreaming are not ready. It's almost like they don't expect it to be real. I'm getting too good to be true, right? You have this too good to be true type of thing going. But with the Ace of Cups and then the Knight of Cups, I do feel like it's like there's this thing about you where the people who want to date you, they really want to be that to you, right? They want to give to you. They want to protect you. And there's just like a lot of love here, right? And you're very encouraging also, right? You have this very nurturing and understanding way about you. I do feel like you are an earth sign or a water sign, but you're very encouraging, and so it's like you make people want to be better for you is what I'm getting here. But then with this Five of Pentacles and this Nine of Wands, I'm just getting that you bring out, you really do bring out people's insecurities in terms of their stability. And you may tend to, it's like either people feel like they won't be good enough and you'll shut them out, or you might have experiences where because the other person didn't feel good enough, they shut you out. I'm seeing it goes both ways, but this is very interesting because what makes you super attractive, I'm getting here, is just your ability to go out and get what you want. And I think that's why this Two of Wands is here at the bottom of the deck, because you really make people look at their life and see look at their life and like evaluate what are they doing, right? What are they doing to be where they want to be? Are they being safe, or are they taking the chances that they want to take, right? That's what I'm getting here. You make people like look at their actions, and you make, especially with the Star, right? Because it's like ideals. So it's like you really make people look back on themselves and see, like, am I living up to my potential? Am I going after what I want? Am I taking chances towards my dreams and goals, or am I being or am I resting in my fear and complacency? Am I choosing to be safe over being fulfilled? You know what I mean? We have a Queen of Wands here. Okay, we have, what is this? The Magician. Yes, I'm seeing that. No, yeah. Yeah, you're the motivator is what I'm getting. Like, you motivate. And then we have Six of Swords. Man. And this is, I think this is the Star again at the bottom of the deck. So, this is very interesting. So, you are being shown here as the Queen of Wands, which I think is very beautiful, okay? Like I said, you're the motivator. You have ambition, and your ambition is what's, in a lot of ways, like, you're inspiring others, like I said, to look at their life and determine, am I living up to my own standards? Am I living for myself? Am I doing the things I want to do? Am I going after what I want to go after? I'm hearing no fear. You're somebody who really doesn't allow fear to keep you from taking those necessary risks. You know what I mean? But then with this Magician over here, I am seeing, it is correlating pretty much what I've been saying, where you make people want to be better for you, right? You make people want to live up to what you need, because I feel like when people meet you, they're not ready. But you definitely are like, it's like you're like you cause a shift in people's life, right? Like when you come into their life, I feel like it's very much to show them that it's time for them to do more, okay? But with this Six of Swords, I do see that I feel like you haven't necessarily met the one yet, right? And I feel like these relationships, they do end, right? They do end eventually because, because these people aren't ready. They haven't been ready, right? You haven't met somebody who is ready for you. But like I said, with the Six of Swords, I do see that you end up usually moving on, but it's also about the people who you influence, them moving on from their past selves, right? You bring change into their life, right? You're kind of like, your presence forces them to look back at themselves and say, you know what, I need to do things differently. I need to be more motivated. I need to be more courageous and go after what I want. And they end up shedding the skin and leaving behind patterns of behavior or thought patterns that keep them from venturing out into the unknown, right? With this Two of Wands, encouraging them to just step off of the front porch and go and discover something new, right? And I think that's why we end with the Star again over here at the bottom of the deck, because you are like a shooting star. I feel like you're really a shooting star for people, where you come in really quickly and you leave, but it forces them to make a decision quickly. It forces them to let go of fear and to grab onto faith and inspiration. You inspire, right? Because it's like it's like they already see you. It's like as soon as they meet you, you're already halfway out the door, because you're constantly developing and you're constantly getting better and better and smarter and faster. And you force people to look at themselves, is what I'm seeing here for you today, group 2. But that's pretty much all I have for you. I really hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, go ahead and click that thumbs up button and leave a comment. And if you would like to be notified whenever I post new videos, then make sure to subscribe and ring that notification bell. And of course, just to remind you, if you want to participate in the giveaway, then make sure that you're subscribed and to comment a red rose in the comment section. If you do that, I will add your name to the drawing. And on Thursday, on the 29th, I will be announcing my winner. So Yeah, all information on how to participate is in the description box, as well as all the information on how you can support me in other ways. So go ahead and check that out. Thanks for watching. I'll see y'all at the next reading. Bye. Group 3, welcome to your reading. You've chosen the little ladybug. And because you've chosen the ladybug, I'm assuming that you are going to give me some name suggestions for her, okay? Or him, or they. Whichever, I think this ladybug is pretty fluid. So, or I think all ladybugs are actually pretty fluid, if I remember correctly. But anywho, whatevs. Let's get right into it. So, we want to know, what makes you so attractive, Group 3? And let me tell you, so far, Group 1 and 2 have been very, very interesting. So we'll see how interesting you are. What makes Group 3 super attractive? We have a 6 of Pentacles. Oh, we have the Lovers. Beautiful. And we have the King of Cups. So you have a very balanced energy about you. I'll say that, right? You seem very in touch with yourself. I'm seeing somebody that does, in fact, embody a nice balance of the masculine and feminine attributes, in that you're never too abrasive or too aggressive. You're never too passive. You know, it's like push and pull. You know when to push, you know when to pull, you know when to give, you know when to step in and be what your partner needs. You have this way of just the way your energy flows. It's very reciprocal, right? You don't leave people feeling without, or like they're begging, or it's just you. I also feel like I'm getting that you have a great way of reading your partners. They just feel like you have this way of understanding them. It's so interesting how this lines up, because I'm seeing the spots going up and down the ladybug, and then with the 6 of Pentacles coming out, these pentacles are lined up like spots. But I am just getting this very balanced energy, right? You're very versatile, right? It's like switch energy. You can be what your partner needs at that time. You're very adaptable, Group 3. Oh, I did not even mean to keep shuffling like this. Can I get something at the bottom of the deck, Spirit? No? Uh-oh. Spirit wants to give me a 5. Right? First there was a 5 of Wands, and then there was a 5 of Pentacles. Interesting. I will say this. I am getting that there is a thing about boundaries. You may have a tendency to overgive or be too understanding. Some of you, not all of you, but that's what I'm getting with this 5 of Pentacles. You may have gone through some changes recently in regards to this, right? Your boundaries and how much you give. I'm getting Taurus energy here. Because you love so much, you want to be everything that you can be. But while you're very reciprocal, others may not be very reciprocal to you, okay? So on to the next cards. Oh, I did not even start the timer. Okay. We have the World here. Yeah, you want to give your partners the world. Oh, the Five of Swords wants to come out. So 555 is very important here. You don't like to argue, okay? You don't like to fight. I see that oftentimes you are the one who's the bigger person. This is very interesting. And then we have the Six of Cups here underneath the King of Cups. You're very... You're someone that people like to build memories with, okay? What makes you really attractive, group 3, is how fun and balanced you are, okay? Because people, it's like when they meet you and get to know you, they know that you're somebody who is going to put forth your best effort in the connection. You're going to give back. You're not going to have your partner doing all the work. You're reliable, even, is what I'm seeing here. But with the Six of Cups, I do feel like people really enjoy the time spent with you. They really enjoy making memories with you. And I feel like memories with you are memories that people often look back on, even when they're no longer in contact with you, right? I think people reminisce about you a lot. Also, with the Six of Cups underneath the King of Cups, I do feel like some of you are parents, and so I'm getting that you're a good parent, and that is very attractive. You're a very involved parent. I do feel like some of you are married in this group, right? You're married and you have kids. Or you have kids, but you're dating somebody. I do get the energy of somebody already in some type of committed partnership. But it's like how you handle family, right, is what makes you very attractive. Like I said here, I feel like you want to give your partners the world. You want to give your family the world. You're family oriented, okay? Some of you are providers, even. I keep looking back at the Lovers. I really feel like there's such a balanced energy here where people, it's like you're the type where people, you're the type that is like the friend first. Or when people are with you, they feel like you're their best friend. And I just think that's very beautiful. That's very admirable. And I just get this whole spread so far, it looks like people just have so much fun with you. But with, like I said, the Five of Pentacles and the Five of Wands that wanted to come out, I do get this energy that you may overextend yourself at times, group 3, or you give more than you get back. And that's just something to look at, I would have to say, right? Because even with the Five of Swords that came out, you take the high road, often. And, it may benefit the overall outcome, but it may often leave you feeling depleted or unappreciated or unseen, right? You do what you have to do for your family, but I am getting that it's like it's not always like you don't always like you sacrifice yourself at times, okay? And with this Knight of Cups here, I think this is about you. I'm not gonna lie, I am getting, although I said before that this is a very balanced energy, I do get that this is probably my group that attracted some guys. I feel like I can always kind of tell when guys are watching, and I know that might sound weird, but I feel like I can always tell when there are guys watching a specific group. So I feel like this group, there are some guys in this group, but I feel like this Knight of Cups is about how you always make sure to make your partner feel loved and appreciated and beautiful. You have a really nice way of doing that. I think you're a romantic person. I do feel like you're a little idealistic, perhaps, maybe. But I'm not getting too much idealism, but I do feel like you take your partner's needs seriously, and you go out of your way to make sure those needs are met every time, okay? Well, this is the Knight of Pentacles. This is the Six of Pentacles here. Oh, you got Six of Pentacles twice. And then we have the Star here. Okay. Yeah, so some of you have multiple children. I'll say that. And then we have Death here at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Interesting. So with this Knight of Pentacles, like I said, I feel like you're a bit of a provider. You really do go out of your way to make sure... I don't know. Every time I want to talk, I start yawning. But I am getting that you pretty much go out of your way to make sure your partner's needs are met every time. And you have no problem being the provider. I'm seeing the Six of Pentacles here as you keeping an eye out for your partner and even your family's needs. Because yes, I do feel like some of you here do have a family, do have children and people that you take care of. And so it's like you're constantly keeping an eye out to make sure everybody's needs are met. You're very detail oriented, group 3. A lot of you are earth signs, and you take your position very seriously. You take your position in your partner's lives very seriously because you feel like their happiness is your happiness, right? If they're stable, you're stable, and vice versa. And so you pretty much, it's like your mission to make sure that, and I'm getting a husband here. There's a husband here, and you make sure like your wife and kids are you just take it very seriously. You want to see, and if you're not a man, then just apply it. But I do feel compelled to speak to the man that I'm talking to right now, because it's like I'm seeing him looking at his wife and you know, and like just. I'm seeing a husband that is so in love with his wife and just wants her to be happy and just wants to give her everything. And I mean, it's honestly so cute. I feel like I could cry. But if you're not a man, then just apply it. But I feel like I'm really talking to a man here who takes his role as a husband and a father very, very seriously. And it's like, and I feel like with this Death card, it makes so much sense, because it's like this old man is laying in this bed, and then this woman comes, and she's like taking off her clothes. She has these skeleton hands, but it's like it's not like she's coming to take his life. it's like she's coming to bring him back to life, because he looks like he's on the brink of death. And so to me, it looks like, it's almost like you feel like this is your purpose, right? Your purpose is to be there to give to your family, give to your partner, make sure everyone's taken care of, and it gives you life, right? When the people you love are happy, it gives you the strength that you need all the time, every time. And that makes you very, very attractive to the people around you who see how you operate, including your partner, and including like everybody. It's like, wow, this person takes their role so seriously, and I bet their partner is so happy all the time. It's like people are like, whoever you're with is lucky to be with you, because it's just so beautiful the way you're just handling your business. But like I said, I do feel very compelled to remind you to prioritize yourself sometimes. I think you have a very selfless approach, and often put yourself on the back burner. And this doesn't necessarily mean that you have to win the argument, or that you have to always receive some type of thing back. But I do see that you are being asked to make sure that you put effort also into giving to yourself, right? The same loving care that you put towards others, make sure that you give yourself that at times, so that you can replenish your cup. So you can make sure that you're well taken care of mentally, physically, emotionally, right? If you just need to take a break, if you need to go to a spa, if you need to get a massage, if you need to just, chill out, and, make sure that you're giving back to yourself, because one thing you need to know is that the people who rely on you appreciate every single thing you do. 100%. They appreciate every single thing you do. You are irreplaceable. Just make sure that you give yourself the same love and attention. All right, group 3. That's pretty much all I have for you. This was a beautiful reading, and it was very surprising, but I'm so happy that I was able to get this message out. If you enjoyed this reading, go ahead and give the video a thumbs up and leave a comment. If you would like to be notified whenever I post new videos, then make sure to subscribe and ring the notification bell. And also, just a reminder, if you want to participate in the giveaway, then go ahead and make sure you subscribe and comment a red rose, so that you can be entered in the drawing to get a free tarot reading. I'm giving 2 free tarot readings. I'm going to announce my winners next Thursday on the 29th, so make sure you tune in so you can hear who the winners are. What else? And if you would like to support me in any other way, all information for that, for like my website, my email list, my shop, and of course how to enter the giveaway, is in the description box below. So go check that out, and I will see y'all at the next reading. Bye.